right, very interesting lineups here. A lot of new faces on the floor.
Yep.
The Nikkelham Lions are a new untested quantity here. Predominantly Filipinos from Singapore.
And the officials, Junior Bayais, Arnold Peñafuerte, and Eddie Villarosa.
And they've just been momo-fied.
Momo Kone scoring there from beyond the arc. Ike Kakpuro.
The most beloved player in the TAT. And look,
And won the King of the Crowd award there in Pasig.
And you know, Nikkelham's adopting the Filipino habit of not sitting down until your team has scored.
Oh, yeah. Momo, 4-3. And this time he will miss. Scored 52 points there in Pasig. Robinson.
Nice little crossover and pro hop. Missing though. So let's see how coordinated this Nikkelham team is.
Ike Kakpuro, a strong player. Though he is not that tall as an import, but he is a good player,
Yeah.
Bill.
Oh, yeah. So far, so good. Scoring for his squad.
Scotty Ewing, not a world import for the Black Bears. He's also a good player. Jed Diaz continues.
Nice pick and roll play there.
Surprise as always, Bill.
Oh, yes. Actually, a lot of these players are surprising. And the Black Bears adding a little bit to their lineup. They were always short-handed last time around. And Kone by his lonesome, that's going to be a reach in.
Well, David Diaz averaging at 12 points in the Pasig leg and shooting 58%. Take a look at this one.
I'm very gratified with how much Diaz's game has improved in the short time he was in Pasig. Now let's see what the offense of Nikkelham really looks like.
Ike travels without a visa. The ball goes back to the Macau Black Bears.
I'm wondering if these guys really even have any varsity experience because we really don't know that much about them.
Scotty Ewing, Momo Kone. 4-3.
Oh.
It's a long one and rebounded by Ike Kakpuro.
They try to exploit their size here.
Tatsuyushi taken away by Robinson. Momo 3-on-1. And Ewing kicked the ball out.
Well, that's all right. You're trying out new team combinations. You're bound to make mistakes.
Ike outside. 15 of the 24. There's the little penetration by Ike Kakpuro. Strong player, Bill.
Yes, he's really just overpowering all of his defenders so far.
Ewing is fouled.
Testing the defense there.
Foul number 11, Jordan Lee. That's his first personal foul.
It's on Jordan Lee.
The only Singaporean player on a Singaporean team. But then this is a pro. The pros, no citizenship required.
And you know, Momo Kone, from our side, is pretty much confused with the scoreboard. Because it's different.
You have to look up and
the
find
Black
out.
Bears, they are ahead, by the way, 6-4. Tatsuyushi for 3. Lemido with a rebound. Ike Kakpuro. Outside for 2. He is still perfect from the field.
Well, pretty good all-around game so far for him.
Momo! His second from downtown.
Well, he's keeping them at arm's length away from the other team. Diaz, no look pass. Momo swatted away.
And Robinson with the 2 points.
And as always, Kone just bounces up off the floor like nothing happened.
Tyree Jamal Robinson. Our first 2 points, and welcome to the TAT.
Yes.
Played in the IBL for the Satya Wakana team in the Indonesian Basketball League.
Yes, they only have about 10 teams, and a lot of times their imports are Filipinos also.
Ahero misses outside, ball deflected out of bounds. It's going to be on Lamino.
you know, they haven't, talking about the Lions, they haven't been setting up their import Lamino at all.
And you talk about Lamino, I've been announcing this guy since 2015
Oh my God.
in Mindanao.
Oh my gosh.
So he's been here in the Philippines for what, almost 10 years already.
No, that's how it is. You come to this country, you fall in love with it, you don't want to leave.
Yes, that's true. Good point there, Bill. Shot clock, 10 seconds.
Picked off.
Here is Momo, and he slams it home.
Momo 5.
And conatized. Timeout. This is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. The numbers of Momo Kone, Bill Velasco.
Yes, and that does not even include the 52-point output that he had in one game. And even he was surprised when we told him how much he had scored, and he went, damn.
First dunk of Momo. Now he is 8 points. Oh, the big block there by Tyree Robinson.
That's a leaning sandwich.
Wow. Now, this is not a tall team. I'm talking about the Macau Black Bears.
But very athletic.
Yes. Look at that. It's a public display of rejection. Aikakpuro putting on a series of moves there.
Had the right intention. No look pass. Diaz going the other
is
way.
everywhere, and Momo recognizing him inside.
Kone is such a gifted player, and Diaz is a great athlete.
Mohamed inside to Lamino. It rolls out. Scotty Ewing shopping around. Wide. Ewing for 2. Nice shot from the outside. He's very quick, Bill.
Yeah, he's proving to be a good all-around player so far, and solid at the point.
17-6. The Macau Black Bears.
A little too much dribbling here.
A lot of one-on-one plays for the Nikkelham Lions, Bill.
That just goes to show that they're really a new team. They're still trying to feel each other out.
Now, as we always say, problem with this new team, and it's going to be their chemistry.
Yes.
Conditioning.
Conditioning, yes, that's true.
2 free throws for Jason Hero.
But you know, in a lot of other Southeast Asian countries like Brunei, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, there are a lot of Filipino leagues there.
Yeah, that's true. And a lot of coaches here in the Philippines will go there to help the program and even coach their teams there.
That's true. And even in countries like
in Vietnam.
Yeah, and even in countries like New Zealand, Filipinos lead the youth basketball programs there.
5 points now for Scotty Ewing.
Aikapuri starting out a little too far. That was traveling. Gets his own miss.
Gets it back.
Basket is good for
He is very strong.
Kone, that's his first personal foul. 3 on Macau Black Bears.
Very strong player. He's going to give a lot of teams headaches. Another thing we're also going to look at, partners, how they will manage the long grind, because they'll be playing every day.
Yeah. And we'll be here till the 10th.
Yes, that's not normal, or rather routine for most pro leagues here in the Philippines.
That's why I asked you earlier that the question will be chemistry and conditioning
Yes.
for the players because they will play every day.
And what do you do?
And we
when
don't
it's-
have a day off here.
Yes.
It's like what happened in Pasig.
And you know, you practice in the morning, then you play in the afternoon or evening. Uh-oh.
Momo missing outside.
I think the Black Bears are relaxing a little bit here.
Well, they're up ahead by 10 points. Ike Puro, the high man for the Nikkelham Lions.
Always going to his right.
And always scoring there, using his right.
So he starts with the left and crosses over.
So sometimes we are confused of his position, Bill.
Yeah.
Is he a center? That's number 2 guy, Zhao Jingzhou.
Well, Charles Barkley was a power forward, but he would run the length of the floor.
Yeah. Sometimes you can play a center, and sometimes he will
Yeah.
be the point guard.
And if you can carry your weight, then
Oh, yeah.
you know they'll have to deal with you.
Well, this is like Charles Barkley.
Yep.
Ike. Oh, he is perfect from the field,
Yeah.
Bill.
Well, he
He's
brushed
playing
off.
like Charles Barkley.
He brushed off Kone.
Ewing for 3.
And nobody's watching Ewing. He scored the bundle here in the first
We
period.
talk about Charles Barkley and Ewing, but this is a different Ewing. because
Very
he's a point
short
guard.
Ewing.
He's a point guard. And he's a local guy, by
Yeah.
the way. He's from Macau. Mohammed will not score there, but he will go to the free throw line.
And of course, adjusts his hair.
Number 10, Kenyon Feng. That's his
Scott Ewing buries it.
Substitutions now by Nikkelham.
Leon replacing
8 points now for Ewing and Robinson in the game again.
returns to the ball game for
We'll turn you over now to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
This game is all about who sets the tone first, Coach Sherwin stated confidently. He emphasized his team's young athletic roster, which includes Singapore's own Jordan Lee, who is also making his pro debut. This new team brings together young talents from across the Philippines, including promising players like Ancheta and Hill. Coach Sherwin acknowledges that they don't have big names in the industry yet, but that's exactly his goal, to give them the exposure and showcase their potential on an international stage like the Asian tournament. Gentlemen,
Well, this is a good start for the
yeah.
Nikkelham Lions.
Oh my goodness, yes. Imagine your first league is an international tournament.
And you have young players there.
Yeah, and
Give them-
normally your option to play is for your national team and make it maybe Southeast Asian Games or East Asian Games or the Asian Games. And not very many people get that opportunity.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe in a local commercial league, but not right away an international tournament.
This is such a big opportunity for the kids to play
Absolutely.
right after college.
Yes. Well, remember some of the players we've seen are 17.
Yeah,
Like
17.
the Long Lions.
And we will see them tomorrow, by the way.
Yes, they're the only team that has a day off. But we don't.
I'll be having on Thursday.
You will?
I will.
That's not fair.
Ball deflected out of bounds. No, it's a foul on number 10. It's Kane Yun Feng Mai. That's a new player for them, for the
Penalty.
Macau Black Bears.
Penalty situation now on the Black Bears. They're really having trouble containing the bigs, like Ike Akipuri of the Lions.
And Mohammed at the line again. 29-16.
This is the problem when you've never seen the other team. You know, you're guessing what they're capable of doing.
Ike Akpuro keeping an eye on Momo Kone.
There's a switch now. Nice
Jet
handoff.
Diaz. What a play there. He's always there, lurking inside.
Always. He's the kind of guy who'd run through a brick wall for you. Under 2 minutes now.
De Leon. Mohammed back out. Rebounded by Robinson. Now, we've been seeing this Robinson name since Pasig. Now, this is the guy.
Yep.
Jed Diaz is just there to score.
Picking up the scraps.
He's not a creator. He's not asking for the ball,
You know,
but he can always score.
They're not even setting up Robinson.
Yeah.
He's just getting the ball on his own.
1 minute remaining. And the first, Mohammed thinking three. Now he will take it. And misfires, rebounded by Momo.
Oh, pickpocket job.
Ball stays with the Macau Black Bears. 45 ticks remaining in the first. Lamino back in the game for Mohammed.
18 seconds shot clock.
Got some pretty good rest.
Oh, yeah. Rested for 2 minutes. Scott Ewing. A nice fake. One step closer to the
scoop
basket.
shot, yeah.
10 points already. Toledo scorers here.
He's been making mincemeat of the defense. First he hit a couple of big three-pointers and then got the defense honest. It's a reach-in penalty.
On Robinson. And Scott Ewing talking to his teammate Chow.
Yes. Gotta keep their confidence up. Always have to remember there are 5 guys on the floor. Everybody has to get their own opportunities.
.23 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Lamino struggling a bit here in the first quarter.
Oh,
Oh, that was an adventure from the free throw line.
final shot for the Macau Black Bears.
Expect Kone
Ay
to do
Kakpuro
something dramatic.
keeping an eye on him. He changed his shot. A gorgeous move by Momo Kone. Woo!
At the end of the first quarter,
We've been mummified.
Again and conetized. 37 for the Macau Black Bears. Now he is in double figures. He changed his shot in midair. The degree of difficulty is always there for Momo. 37 for the Black Bears, 16 for the Nikkelham Lions. Oh, that's the Biñan team, by the way. They will be playing later on against the Vanta Black Dragons.
And very brave of them to play without an import.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they have
they're
a packed lineup.
consisting of local good players.
Legends.
Legends.
Players who've played in
The Pro League here in the Philippines.
and FIBA tournaments.
Number one there is Mark Pingers.
Yes, of course. Nino Canaleta, of course. Former collegiate slam dunk champion. Oh, turnover.
Scott, look at that. No follow-up shot there. Robinson, a wasted opportunity for the Macau Black
Yes,
Bears.
easy too.
37-16.
You can tell that some of the Nikkelham players really haven't had any competitive basketball experience. It's the little technical things,
You said it right.
you know, even the stance, you know,
It hit the rim, Lamina with a recovery. And he will score inside. That's what you get when you reach in.
yes.
That was bad defense there by Robinson, trying to get that ball, trying to pick the pocket of Lamino. And it was an empty pocket. The three won't go. Rebounded and picked up by Lamino.
Kone getting some rest here to start the second quarter. The question is, what kind of plays will Nikkelham call? You know, if they're a new team, the players haven't really had competitive experience.
We have a foul. A double foul between Lamino and Robinson.
Okay.
First team foul. Foul on number 6, Tyree Robinson. That's his third personal foul. First team
Yeah,
foul.
too much aggression. The game is breezing by us, partner.
Jed Diaz back in the game, replacing Robinson.
Let's remind everybody, it's a very short bench for the Macau Black Bears.
You know, Momo Kone looking at their stat sheet,
That was a really ugly jump shot.
just like Cess Russell of the Vanta Black Dragons during the Passi leg.
Foul number 28.
Yes, when their coach disappeared.
Jed Diaz will throw it in.
Nikkelham Lions.
Second quarter just underway. Ewing, Jed Diaz, Jeng,
2 fouls already for Nikkelham.
Kwok, new player. And Y for the Macau Black Bears. Corner shot! Nice shot from Scott Ewing.
Good execution, and Ewing is proving very valuable
Yeah.
to the Black Bears.
Lamino able to get to it. Basketball count was a foul.
That's the advantage that they have, is size.
Yeah.
So they should, you know, maybe do a double low post play or high-low play.
Tatiishi is a tall player
Yeah.
also.
Oh, yeah. It's not that they're really that tall. It's just that the Black Bears are a
Not
short
that-
team.
Yeah, short team, but can run the floor.
Yes.
October return to the ball game for Nikkelham Lions.
Some more substitutions for the Nikkelham Lions.
They have, what, 15 players all in all there?
Akipuro back on the floor. Top scorer for the Lions.
Oh, yeah, 15 players.
Yep.
3. And Lamino getting the rebound for the Nikkelham Lions.
Yeah, they have triple towers now on the court for Nikkelham. Some defensive problems here.
We have 2 Lions here in the tournament.
Yes.
The Guangzhou Long Lions. And this one, the Nikkelham Lions of Singapore. 4-3.
Diaz holding
Oh, that's
his
a
own. That's a
dribbling
double dribble.
violation.
Yeah. Bounced it, picked it up, then bounced it again.
Substitution.
It's a 20-point ball game.
So now the Black Bears have the luxury of resting some of their players.
And it's all local there for the Macau Black Bears. So Jed Diaz was born and raised in Macau.
Oh,
Well, he traveled, and so it was a 24-second shot clock violation.
so pick your poison. Black Bears just really sustaining at this point.
They are playing more as a team.
Yes,
Chow.
but it's more like playing keep away than going out to score. Pushing foul. Already the third on the Lions.
Punching foul on number 14. Arjo Combo, that's his first personal foul. 3 on Nikkelham Lions. 14 seconds shot clock.
Jed Diaz for 3.
You see, he took the shot before he was at the peak of his jump.
I saw Momo Kone cheering for the team.
Yeah, they're
shouting
They're up by 20.
and barking some instructions.
Yeah, he's also playing coach.
7 of the 24. Inside pass broken up.
Only 2 seconds left.
Shot clock at 2 seconds. 2 seconds to shoot.
1 dribble and shoot. Taken away by Jed Diaz.
Diaz running the floor. Look how quickly the young Lions defend.
And a miss there by the Black Bears. And that was Zhao Jing Zhu. Foul is called on number 99. That's John White Chan.
29, John White-Chan, that's his second
You
personal
know,
foul.
until something dramatic happens for the Lions,
16 seconds shot clock.
Momo Kone is going to just sit there. He's going
And
to
wait for their next game.
take the time.
You know, this is a different Macau team. Or before the Chong Pong Lao, a deadly shooter.
Yes.
They're, the partner of Momo Kone, Damien Chong Kui. Another 24-second shot clock violation for the Nikkelham Lions.
No coordination. So who's really the point guard of this
Yeah,
team?
that's true. It's a good question
Because once the offense doesn't work, you have to give it back to somebody.
to reset the offense.
Reset the offense.
Replacing Titomi Tatashi.
Tatiishi will go back to their bench.
I'd like to see these Lions play against the Long Lions. Different, totally contrast.
3. Acabo the rebound.
Now, neither team has scored for a while. It's been like 3 minutes since somebody scored. Oh, they heard me.
Mohammed, three-pointer for the man in the middle. Why?
There's so many mismatches all over the place. You've got bigs guarding guards. You've got guards guarding taller players.
And a foul called on
That's his second personal foul.
Marty Hill.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Under 5 minutes to go.
Zhang misses inside.
He's really
Mohammed the
trying to
rebound.
get his points. And it's hurting the team.
The Black Bears playing now without Dimitrios Thomas, who was also the import in the passing leg.
It's true. Another pretty good player.
Yeah, who played in for Team USA the Jones Cup.
That would have been a good foul, but they're in the penalty.
That's the problem. So it turned out to be a bad foul. So 2 free throws for Y.
The line 22, John White-Chan.
Chon Y average 7 points a game. And never went to the free throw line in their games. They're in Passi.
Yeah, because, you know, he never got the ball.
Alexander Muhammad.
But now I think he's been promoted because a couple of their other players aren't here anymore.
40-23.
You know, they've conspicuously not gotten the ball to Akipuru, who was, you know, a real ramrod in the first quarter.
Arjo Acabo scoring there for the Nikkelham Lions. Zhang. Y.
Good setup.
Zhang for 3. Nice setup there by Y. And the Nikkelham Lions wants to talk things over. 45-25, and this timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. All right, we go back to our tournament format, Bill.
All right. Each team plays a single round robin in its bracket. So that means bracket A, they play 4 games each, and bracket B, they play 3 games each. And then the top 2 teams advance to the crossover semifinals.
Now we go again to Andrea Velosa. Andrea.
The Black Bears face a new challenge here in the Biñan leg with no head coach present at the moment. Momo Kone and David Diaz will try to lead and call the shots, especially with their new additions. During the huddle, Momo passionately reminded everyone to stay locked in and, of course, continue shooting those shots with confidence. And it looks like they are doing Momo's command so far, gentlemen.
Lee scoring from the outside using the window.
Kone put himself back in the game.
3, that's good. The assist by Momo.
He just draws so much attention.
It changed the pace and the complexion of the
Yes.
game when Momo is inside.
That's impact. Ewing has also not gotten the ball in scoring position, so that was something they had to attend to.
9 of the 24. Lee. Rebounded by Jed Diaz.
Things starting to fall apart now for Nikkelham.
Oh.
They're not coordinated.
Blocked by Ike Akpuro. And they're not giving Akpuro the ball.
Yes.
De Leon brings it across, guarded by Chow. Now both Lamino and Akpuro can score for the team.
It's true. If you set them up.
Ike outside. De Leon sees space, the extra step, and the beautiful reverse.
Cute little ball fake. But you have
Ewing.
to sell it, you know.
Ewing. Nice shot.
He's such a polished player.
It's very hard to catch him.
Yes.
You cannot defend what you cannot catch.
You can't stop what you can't catch.
Oh, that's more better.
Final 2 minutes already.
2 minutes.
De Leon trying to be fancy that time.
Just tossed it to nobody.
Momo!
Oh, goodbye. You've been Momo-fied.
And conetized. 2 dunks already for Momo Kone.
You know, if a dunk was worth 10 points, he'd have what?
20 points already.
20 points. Just on dunks.
Ike putting on a series of moves inside.
And again, I like to make the point that 3 seconds is a long time.
And Ike able to get to it. 52-32, still a 20-point lead. Largest lead was at 21. De Leon.
Very soft screen there.
Oh, Jed Diaz. From high above the rim.
Yes.
Look at that. He was down and quick to get up.
Oh. Nice touch passing, but they babied the layup.
Ike. Nowhere to go inside.
I don't know why they're in a
Oh,
hurry.
that's a three-pointer from Lee.
Best to wait for everybody to set up the offense properly.
It's Jordan Lee with his second three-point field goal, rebounded by De Leon. Ridulfa brings it across. 25 seconds to go.
And, you know, they're not giving the ball to the point guard, so things aren't as coordinated.
De Leon. No look pass to Lamino.
That's what I'm talking about. Shot clock's off.
5 seconds. Momo. 3 seconds. Jed with 1 second. Now that's a total Motel City. That's where the clock is in front of you.
Yep.
And let's go to our move of the game, and it's gonna be Momo Kone. Look at that one. He jumps over Lamino. 52-36 from another angle. Momo Kone. Momo fight us again. 52-36. We'll be right back with our halftime stats.
Tournament, and I have here with me our first Singaporean player here in the Asian Tournament, Jordan Lee. Jordan, welcome to the Asian Tournament. You mentioned that this is your first time here in the pros. How was the experience so far, and how different is this from what you are used to playing in college?
I think the experience is definitely a higher level. It's definitely nerve-wracking to be here for the first time and meeting my teammates for the first time today. They're very welcoming to me, and I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Jordan, speaking of welcoming, the Asian Tournament has been welcoming new players from all around the world, and as the first Singaporean player here in TAT, how do you think this league will help you both personally and professionally?
I think in general, being able to play with a higher level of competition will help me grow skill-wise and definitely IQ-wise in the game. It definitely gives me a different confidence when I'm playing against better people. Like, I know I have to step up instead of being scared. Yeah.
We will be looking forward for your performance, but for now, we will be right back for more basketball updates.
Welcome to the half of the winter tournament of the TAT. 52 for the Macau Black Bears, 36 for the Nikkelham Lions. And we were momo-fied.
And corner tie.
Back in the first half, Sandy Grumo here alongside the one and only Bill Velasco. And let's take a look at the halftime stats.
Yes, in the first half, the Lions were able to get away with pounding it inside the paint, but you know, turnovers, all the little things that the new teams suffer through, and that really hurt them. And Black Bears just really using their experience.
And how about this new player, the Macau Black Bears? Not so tall, but he is very quick. Richard Scott Ewing.
And his incredible shooting percentage in the first half. You know, I really appreciate the way he's been playing.
And the other side, we go to Ike Akpuro, who played for the Jumbo Warriors during the Pasi leg. Also scored big time in the first half. 15 points, 7 out of 9 from the field, and with 3 rebounds, he was unstoppable, especially in the first quarter.
Yes, you know, in the second quarter, they were making it more difficult. They were pushing him out, so he couldn't really get the momentum to barrel his way into the hole, and you know that really hurt their game. And now the question is, can they get enough stops to come back in this game?
So we are about to start the third period. The new player, Brian Cave, in the game for the Nikkelham Lions. Once played and coached the Jumbo Warriors. Oh no, he will go back to the bench.
Okay. He was just testing if you were paying attention.
Why?
I don't know.
No, why he will be throwing the ball in.
You have to be clear what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, we are just having a grand time here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Biñan, this is our third game. And
I like the peace and quiet here in Biñan, except when the Biñan team is playing.
And there will be our main game tonight.
Oh,
As
yeah.
Robinson will score. And they will be up against the Vanta Black Dragons.
Oh, that's really bad news for the Lions. Robinson was quiet in the first half, and now first thing he does is take it strong.
Robinson with 3 fouls, Bill.
Oh, yeah.
So he is in foul trouble and will become a liability on defense. De Leon
Great
blocked
swat
by
there.
Robinson.
Uh-oh.
Momo!
Look out
Up
below!
high! His third dunk of the game.
I think Ewing is really a great addition to this team.
Oh, yeah.
He's really gluing this team together.
And Momo Kone now with 17 points.
Uh-oh. Now, okay, I have a very pointed question for the Lions. Who's really the leader of this team?
Yes. And so far, we are not seeing it right now.
It's nobody's coming out and, you know, pulling the guys together and saying, this is what we're going to do. Give me back the ball so we can execute.
It's the give and go. And Robinson with the putback. So that miss there by Scott Ewing, Richard Scott Ewing.
And we're starting the third quarter with a surge now by the Black Bears.
58-38. Largest lead was at 22 points.
There's supposed to be a switch somewhere.
This is a mismatch, but there's a double team.
Yeah, trap in the corner.
Air ball for the Nikkelham Lions.
That's what I was saying. If you have a true point guard on the floor, he'll come to where you are and get the ball from you if you're in
And
trouble.
of course, the true point guard will ask for the ball
Yes.
and will reset things up.
Yes. And he will, if necessary, take the shot.
Oh, tough shot there by Robinson.
6 straight points.
Played in the IBL for the Satya Wakana, averaging 24 points a game, 10 rebounds, and shooting 55% from the field.
But on this team, he's a second fiddle.
Because of Momo Kone and Scott Ewing.
So finally, the Lions break the ice.
Jed Diaz.
Oh.
Robinson missing inside, picked up by Ike Akpuro.
Yeah, you see the Black Bears don't really have a traditional center or low post player. In fact, they're a pretty short team overall, but they're very coordinated. And here's
Marty
what I'm
Hill.
saying. You don't have a real point guard, so you're just dribbling the ball away.
And it's pretty much far away from the basket.
Exactly. And
3
shot clock.
seconds. Lamina will try and score.
That was a set shot, partner. He didn't jump.
He is 6'9". Nice screen by Jed. Ewing. Robinson flying high to get the rebound.
Oh, Robinson's been doing everything in this quarter.
Holding foul on number 8.
Foul
That's his first personal foul.
on the Nikkelham Lions.
Arjo Pummeled entering Totomi Tatesi returns to the ballgame for the Lions. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock, 14 to go. 3 doesn't fall for Momo. Hill is being guarded by Ewing. 14 of the 24.
So De Leon sits down and they put a couple of other bodies on the floor. Akepuro sits down. There's actually a lot of size on this team, but they're not coordinated.
Another dunk for Momo.
You gotta pull up the red flag.
62 to 42, 6:18 to go. And this timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio.
Game jitters with many players still adjusting and feeling nervous. However, Coach Sherwin believes that if they stay focused on getting back on defense and limiting the Black Bears' key players, they can bounce back here in the second half. Meanwhile, the Black Bears are showing strong team chemistry with a calm and collaborative atmosphere in the dugout. Their focus is on maintaining momentum, staying out of foul trouble, and closing out the game with confidence. Well, so far it seems that everyone got the memo, gentlemen.
It's all about mindset.
Yep. You know, and you have to have one singular objective. Like the past 3 trips up the floor, we've seen 3 different people bringing up the ball for the Lions. So who's really in charge?
Shot clock at 10.
Now they're testing Hill. Look, there's a switch there.
Shot clock at 4. Hill.
He does not know.
Tatiishi. They really don't know what to do with the basketball.
Which means they may not really have any set plays.
Yes.
Which means they're going to be eaten alive.
And so far, the Macau Black Bears are doing that up by 20 big points. Robinson.
Oh, he's having a tremendous quarter.
Ayagakpuro pretty much far away in defending Robinson. You know, the only permanent player for the Black Bears is Momo Kone.
And he's also coaching.
Look at how high he jumps. Ridulfa. And sometimes you'll be amazed what he can do. All the time.
Yes, all the time. It doesn't seem to get hurt. It's like Allen Iverson. No,
It's a tall player guarding Hill. Hill really don't know what to do with that basketball.
Yep. Hot
Shot
potato
clock
now.
at 5.
Nobody wants the
Ridulfa.
ball.
Nowhere to go. It's a 24-second shot clock
Nobody wants the
violation.
basketball, partner. They're not setting up anybody in particular. They're not assigning positions.
Yeah, there was a player wide open. The Dulfa should take it. You know,
And now he
took it
hits
strong
down.
to the hole and then he kicked the ball out with shot clock winding down.
Yeah.
Could have been a foul or a block. No problem with the 24 clock. Chow. Rebounded by Tatiishi.
Also, you can see on the Lions, nobody knows how to post up. Everybody's at the 15-foot line or outside. So there's nobody in the low blocks to really draw the defense.
Tatumi Tatiishi with the turnover, and Robinson minus the hops.
He's got like what, 12 points in this quarter already.
Well, in the first half, Robinson scored only 2 points because of foul trouble.
Yeah.
He's playing with 3 fouls. Lamino sits in the air.
Well, he
And
was
will miss.
shooting while floating forward.
Oh!
You've been mummified.
And Kone-tized! What a play there for the Macau Black Bears. The assist by Momo and the dunk by Robinson.
That's what happens when you've known each other for a while.
Yeah.
You know, just one look and you each know what to do.
Well, there's a song
Yeah.
about that.
Please don't sing.
5 to shoot. Ike Akpuro carries it and will fire.
No interior offense whatsoever.
Oh, that's true. Here is Ewing for 3.
You know, it's turning into a scrimmage and we're only in the third quarter. 26-point lead.
The largest in the game, Bill.
Yes. And look at the Black Bears keeping the pressure up. See, you get the ball in the corner, then you dribble it back to the middle instead of taking the shot.
Tatiishi, shot clock at 3. Tsutomo.
Good left-handed shot there.
68-44, 2.5 remaining in the third. Robinson for 3. He hits the back iron and the long rebound by Akpuro.
It's like he has a checklist of the things he needs to do this quarter. But you know, that was,
18.
you don't consider that a stop for the Lions because they allowed the shot.
It's in the act of shooting, so Tumi. Let's take a look at this. Special delivery from the sky. One look, and that's all it takes. I did not sing it, but
Let's leave it at that.
And Michael Leon checks back in for the Lions.
nice play there between 2 great players, Robinson and Momo. So Tumi, Tatiishi, and the line.
Made his first free throw, so a little progress here, but still, it's going to be hard to catch all of this up.
I like to see Tatiishi backing downstairs.
Yes, that's what I was saying. They don't have a low post presence. They should develop the players and define their roles more clearly.
Foul is on De Leon.
Only foul on number 0, Michael De Leon. That's his second.
Number 2 on him.
2 on Nikkelham.
It's number 2 also for the Nikkelham Lions.
17-second shot clock.
Somebody has to take charge for the Lions. Robinson forcing his way in.
Tatiishi the rebound.
And already the Black Bears on the lookout for the outlet pass.
You know, both teams with 20 rebounds.
What's all this dribbling for? Shot clock's winding down. They're just doing the weave.
Lamino goes out. It did not hit the rim.
Again, now it's the problem of the bench because you're not telling your team that the clock is winding down. You'd traditionally think that it's the point guard's job, but who's the real point guard on this team?
I'm about to shout, oh, 1 second more to go. We are not allowed to do it.
De Leon trying to bang bodies with Ewing.
Robinson short on the layup. He gets it back, finds trouble with it. Draws the double coverage. Tight defense there by the Nikkelham Lions, but resulted to a foul.
Only their third, minute and 8 to go.
His third personal foul.
I think Robinson really wants our player of the game
14
award.
seconds on the shot clock.
The candidates, Richard Scott Ewing and Momo Kone.
Oh, that's a tough list to crack. And we have no first runner-up. See, that's what I was talking about. De Leon is getting a little carried away here.
Only foul number 0, Michael De Leon. That's his 4th personal foul.
That is his 4th and the 4th also for the team.
Substitution. Warren Hill replacing Arjo Apollo. 14, second shot ball.
Shot clock 14. Time remaining here in the third. 104. Ewing travels.
Traveled because, picked up the ball after it was knocked loose instead of just continuing the dribble.
He's not getting the call. That's why you can see that through his face. Chow chasing De Leon. Lamino.
You see, once De Leon gives up the ball, there's no clear pattern on the movement.
And they're very far away from the basket.
Yeah, and they're running out of time again.
Short. Scott. Ewing. Using the glass, and that's how you finish the layup.
Yes.
When you are small like Scott Ewing. 70-46.
24-point lead.
Going into the fourth quarter,
That's a tough uphill climb.
how can you overhaul that big deficit bill when you don't have a
You have,
point
you have
guard
to
there?
get stops.
And De Leon, their point guard, is in foul trouble with 4.
Michael De Leon.
Is he the point guard? Because he gives up the ball.
He plays like a point guard.
Yeah.
Well,
He's trying.
Shot clock at 1.
Shot ball violation.
That's what, the 5th already?
In this quarter, I think that's the 4th. In this quarter alone, Ewing will try to beat the clock.
Almost, but not quite. He's asking for a foul.
At the end of the third quarter, score is 17
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 quarters down, 1 more to go. And the Macau Black Bears in total control, 70. The Lions, 46. All right, we are back here in Biñan for the second leg of the winter tournament of the TAT. And total problem here. Big problem for the Nikkelham Lions. We are going into the fourth with that big deficit, 70-46.
Well, like I always say, you can always have the greatest of plans until the game is played.
In boxing.
Yeah, you can always have a great plan until you get hit.
All right, there you go. Momo Kone
Return Ewing for
Slow
the
third quarter for him.
with what? How many great plays for Momo Kone back in the third period. Well, anyways, the
But a lot of it was Robinson. A lot of it was Robinson in the third quarter.
yeah, the most points came from Robinson back in the third. Ike Akpuro will throw it in for the Nikkelham Lions.
You know, on the surface, this team is individually doing a lot of right things, but as a group, they're not.
Tatiishi with a hook shot.
Oh,
That's what you're talking
He's
about.
starting to find his game.
Momo met by Tatiishi. He gives it to Diaz. Was very quiet in the third.
Nice little drop step.
Well, he did not see action in the third period, by the way.
Yeah.
Diaz. Ike inside. Tatiishi short. Good tap there by Jed Diaz.
And again-
Robinson. Oh, yes!
Goodbye.
Nice move by Tyree Robinson.
I thought they would call him for traveling, but no. Again, a lot of dribbling, but a foul lucky for the Lions this
Number
time.
10, Kane Yun-Feng, that's his fourth personal
Let's take a look at this replay.
First team foul.
Would you
14
give an
seconds.
assist to Momo? That's a dunk there
Yep.
by Tyree Robinson. And here we go. Momo up high and down hard.
such a great player.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
His parents are from Ivory Coast and born and raised in Minnesota. Played for Bemidji State University.
So does he speak French?
Yeah, he knows how to speak French.
But he speaks basketball better.
And the ball will go back to the Macau Black Bears.
Oh gosh, another frustrating play for the Lions.
Replacing Chitomi Tatashi.
And I think this will be the 5 that will try to make a run for the Lions.
8.5 remaining in this ball game. Zhang.
Now they're trying to get Diaz involved.
Oh! Losing Robinson there inside.
Came from the weak side and flushed it down.
It's a mortal sin because he's a big guy.
Oh yeah, got to put a body on him.
Outside to Hill. Akpuro. Guarded by
They're
Robinson.
setting people on the outside up, but they don't take the shot.
And that's an air ball for Ike Akpuro. Why? 4-3. Rebounded by Robinson. Back out. To Zhang. Yes, sir. It's Kane Yun Feng Ma. Pretty long name.
All the sweeter when you hear it.
I'd say Kane.
30-point lead now. So much dribbling.
In the old days, they say, can you score? Shot clock.
See, all that dribbling and you end up throwing the ball up in desperation. So what the question there is, what is the purpose of your action?
Hero is hearing it from the crowd. I mean, you know, with your clock, shot clock winding down, you keep on dribbling. Kone, 3, doesn't fall. Picked up by Kane. Diaz, back out to Kane. Shot clock at 5. Momo. Kane for 3. Got it!
That's why you dribble. That's why you take the ball in.
You have to attack.
You have to attack,
Do
cause
not
the
go
defense
out.
to collapse, and somebody will be open from the weak side or in the corner. On the other side of the floor, you look, they're just dribbling
De Leon.
for the sake of dribbling.
There was no point of entry.
There's no movement.
And Kane step out of bounds.
Ball possession stays
82-48 is our score.
is in 9 seconds.
Shot clock at 9 seconds for the Nikkelham Lions. Momo. Robinson scores. That was a tough shot there by Robinson.
Protected himself.
And thought he was fouled also. Timeout. All right, our tournament format, Bill Velasco.
All right, again, each team plays single round robin in its bracket. Top 2 teams advance to the crossover semifinals on Saturday, and then we play the finals on Sunday. Very, very busy week for us.
Yes.
And this is only our 3rd game when we have 4.
The Aces with a big start here, defeating the Wildcats 86-65 in our first game.
Low scoring game for the Aces.
And we have an overtime game before this game.
Yes.
De Leon. Oh, he goes out. It was a steal from De Leon.
Yes, he threw the ball away, so he's just maybe atoning for his mistake. And look, shot clock's winding down again. Still
De
no,
Leon.
no semblance of a play.
Oh! A miracle shot there by De Leon.
Lucky break for them.
Ewing gets the step, he shoots, and will score. Coolly
And on the
sinking.
other side, it's so easy.
Yeah,
So how do you catch up? You got to stop them.
a cool shot from Scott Ewing.
Yes, here, a lot of purposeless dribbling.
Way off for Lamino. Ewing using his left hand too strong.
Teardrop was a little too much. And see, Hill didn't have the confidence to attack the defender.
And they're giving it to the big guy outside, who's supposed to be inside.
He's not going to shoot from there.
Shot clock at 7.
Here we go again.
Hill, 3 seconds. He shoots. He will miss. De Leon the recovery. Ridulfa. Shot clock at 5. Shot clock at 4. It's 3. It's 2. Oh. That's a foul.
It's on De Leon. He's out of here.
Oh, will it be on number? Yeah, it's on number 6.
Teams are offensive serve proper bench decorum.
It's a number 6. Is it?
Is proceeding to follow your respective
I think
benches.
they're going to review it. Or at least discuss it.
Oh, that's on De Leon. But
Yep.
there was the second motion there by Robinson. Now that was out of frustration for the no call before this one. So many times. And it's above the shoulder. Was it above? Yes.
Now he threw the ball. So it's not really, I don't know, it's not like throwing a punch. Anyway, the refs are discussing it. And I'm sure somebody will
Foul
get
number
it.
0, Michael De Leon. Michael De Leon, 5 fouls.
So Michael De
Technical foul on
Leon
number 6.
go out.
Robinson for
Waiting his fifth
to an
personal.
opponent.
Technical foul called on Robinson.
That is
Throwing the
fourth
ball
personal foul.
to De Leon. So technical free throw for the Nikkelham Lions.
4:20 to
Arjo
go.
Fabo replacing Michael De Leon. Technical free throw for Martin Hill.
And the sad part is, it was probably De Leon who was going to take the free throw. Now he can't.
Oh, even their free throws not falling in.
He really rushed that one.
They're shooting 6 out of 13 from the line here in this entire game.
Chuan Wei Chan for Ree Robinson.
So Robinson sits down.
(86-50). The 3. Acabo the rebound.
Where is everybody going? If you're looking at the Lions, they're all just spread out, but they're not moving.
Yeah, they're just looking at the clock. Shot clock at 5. It's 3.
And see, that was not a good shot. Because again, they're not helping each other. There's no screening. There's no
They're just standing up there.
pick and roll, give and go. 3:41 to go. This is getting to be a painful experience.
Y for 3.
Look at that.
Oh, tough shot there by James Zhao Chow.
Look at this. They're pressuring whoever has the ball.
Oh, inside to Lamino for 2.
Now, that's the kind of play we're looking for.
For Lamino.
Yeah.
And for the team. And that's Chow for 3 and got it.
So many heroes in this game for the Black Bears. And they're really just burying the Lions. It's a 39-point lead.
Ike Akpuro, he gives it to Lamino. Poked away by Ewing for 3.
It's okay because he had a couple of teammates for the rebound.
Corner 3. Ike Akpuro was just walking, going back
To join the play.
to join his teammates. 2:23 to go.
That's not the attitude you want to see in a young team.
Ball deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Nikkelham Lions.
Substitution.
Brian K will see action for the first time.
For Okone.
Is it the right time to take out your import?
Of course.
Waikabe replacing.
2:15 to go. You have an unassailable lead.
Foul is on Scott Ewing.
Foul on number 12. Richard Ewing, that's his second personal foul. 3 on Macau Black Bears. 14 seconds shot.
No harm done.
Now they're going inside to Lamino. That's what you're talking about, Bill.
Exactly. Where was this earlier? Because they've got a mismatch there.
Why? Bang! And the Lions wants to talk things over. (94-54), a minute 52 remaining in the game. Our main game, by the way, we have the Vanta Black Dragons of Hong Kong. They will take on the Biñan Tatak Gel Game X.
But this is not exactly the same Vanta Black Dragons. Look at this. They're pressing as if they're the ones behind. 4-on-1.
Chow.
Oh,
Redulfo getting the rebound.
I'm sure he's going to hear about, Chow's going to hear about that on the bench.
And, you know, the Nikkelham Lions, they're slowing things down when, in fact, they are trailing here big time.
By 40.
They're not attacking. They're not giving the ball to Lamino.
Because there's no plan.
With shot clock down to 3. Step back three-pointer way off the target.
It's so obvious that that's not what you do in practice.
What's going on, Hill? 94-54. Scott. And he sends it to Zheng.
Oh, blindside.
Chow scores from the outside. 52 seconds to go.
So efficient, this team. Cause a turnover, they find the best possible shot.
44 seconds. Ewing for 3. Redulfa slams it home. 96-56. 30 seconds to go.
Maybe one last highlight for the Black Bears in this game.
The Black Bears, well, with their first win. Scott missing
Ewing-
outside.
Ewing trying to put on a show.
And he's not even attempting a layup
Yeah.
when
You know, these things matter.
96-56.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the ball game, our final score is 96-56.
Our move of the game.
This is
And it's
the
gonna be
TNT Winter
Momo.
Tournament.
And Robinson.
Oh, yes. That was sweet.
And a big-time play there for both teams. Momo Kone and Tyree Robinson, a new acquisition for the Macau Black Bears. And, of course, our courtside reporter will be talking to Tyree later on. Let's take a look at our player of the game highlights here. What a performance. Only 2 points in the first quarter because he was in foul trouble. 20 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, and 10 out of 16 from the field. The numbers of Tyree Jamal Robinson. Andre Veloso.
Best player of the game with a double-double performance, 20 points and 16 rebounds, none other than Ree Robinson of the Macau Black Bears. Congratulations, Ree. You were on fire, especially during the third quarter, and a massive win against the Nikkelham for Nikkelham tonight. What worked so well in you and your team?
My team told me just give me the rock in the third quarter, and they said just take over. And I was like, all right, I can do that. We started just getting back to what I do best. Just work hard, get stops, just be smart, just play calm, and just do what I do best.
You were really physically active here in this game. Ree, aside from you, Scotty and Momo also produced double digits. How do you sum up the chemistry of this group heading to the upcoming games?
We play very well together. We practice together, so like we understood like our roles in the game, and like we understood our players, our teammates, and we just have trust in each other. So when we have that, it makes the game way more easier.
Trust is a big word, Ree, but for now, congratulations. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea Veloso, and thank you very much, Bill Velasco. All right, we'll be right back with our last and final game. And that will be at 8 o'clock. It's going to be the Vanta Black Dragons versus the Biñan Tatak Gel Game X. Sandy and Bill will return later on.